Welcome to Senior Day. Hi everybody, it's Joe Rizzo, bringing you New Jersey Bandits girls hockey on Rizzo Vision as the Bandits get set to take on the New Jersey Devils. It is Senior Day and we're trying to give you a little bit of a closer look at the jerseys hanging up behind the glass to your YouTube left. Bandits honoring their 11 seniors. This is the first ever Senior Day for the Bandits girls. This is the first season that they have played at the U19 level. The seniors by jersey left to right from the end boards. Maeve McNulty, Lexi Riley, Mandy Scott, Izzy Cammarata, Harper Keenan, McSherry, Morgan Kepler, Luisa Rizzo, Jessie Sperling, Fernanda Venuto, Logan Schumaker-Gromek, and Keira, Redmond. The Bandits are the home team, but they are actually wearing their road jerseys today because they wanted the home jerseys displayed. So those are base black with the dark pink, silver in there, and the gold helmets. We'll pan back a little bit as the Bandits complete their huddle and do the stick tap. They head over toward the home bench, which is the one on the left. The Devils, the opponent a week ago in a 3-1 victory for the Bandits, wearing a kit similar to what the New Jersey Devils used to wear for their first original years, and sometimes they would wear in their throwbacks. Road white, red on the sleeves, green trim all around, white socks with mostly white helmets, except for one or two here and there. Harper Keenan starts in goal on your YouTube left for the Bandits, and Molly Rose Smith for the Devils. Underway on Senior Day, and there's one of the seniors, Izzy Cammarata, bringing it in. It comes to Morgan Kepler just in front of us, and we are underway. There was a ceremony before the game, so go on to Rizzo Vision and check that out when you have a chance. Tracy Claus jumping in, doing our videography for that, and Matt Claus on the photography. Integrated all in there, so thanks to the Clauses and all of the parents for their efforts, as today I got to be a parent of a senior, and they gave me off on the Rizzo Vision duties, but everybody was there to pick it up. Comes down low for Sperling, tried to get it through traffic, didn't get it through. Just underway, the first minute here, not yet expired. Bandits started out with Sperling, Cammarata, and Folia. Now they begin the first line change. Venuto with Rizzo. Rizzo might be behind the D. They were changing. Rizzo gets in, tries to get down low, gets around one, has possession with it down low, unmarked now, maybe looking for Venuto, banks it off the boards for Fernanda. Venuto gets toward the middle, sends it down, shot kicked away by Rose Smith. There was traffic. Comes to Venuto at the point, couldn't corral it. The lefty had it on the backhand, and Citro takes it into the offensive zone. Shields it off for Quinn Stanley, who had the Devils' lone goal in the contest a week ago. You're going to lose a little sight as we go either way and either end, left to right on the near side, but we're trying to give you the best picture possible. And we'll also, at a stoppage, give you a look at the crowd, which is the biggest that we've seen. Rizzo gets it at center, thought she had time, but got smoked there by Nicolucci Mizil, and Venuto will carry it down 1-on-5. Sends it all the way back for the changing Bandits. Cammarata picked it up, sent it through, but it was blocked by Nicolucci Mizil. Rizzo was changing as Sperling comes down, gets a backhander, and Rose Smith kicks it away. Rizzo was changing right there, so not sure if she got shaken up or she just was going to the bench on that last exchange. She definitely got the worst of it. Thought she had more time and space than she did, but hopefully she's okay. Izzy Cammarata breaks in on the right side, tries to get through traffic, but Zhang steers it away. It's sent out. Olivia Rothstein will hunt it down. The puck is on its end. It rolls over the end line, but the referee had called off the icing well before. Sent up the middle. Nicolescu Mizzle was getting right into the action. Actually, that's our known. I'm looking at black helmets sometimes, and there's a few of them out there, so I'll always do my best to get the names right for both teams. Here comes Cammarata, gets through Zhang, breaks in 1-on-2, has a little help behind, takes a shot. Rose Smith knocks it down with the logo across her chest and throws the catching glove up to cover it up before a rebound hits the ice. 13:45 left, period one. Bandits in the dark jerseys with the gold helmets, and the Devils in the New Jersey Devil-looking jerseys. The ones you'd expect. Redmond on the right point, Venuto on the left. McNulty up front with McSherry and Gabby Rothstein. Sent along the end line. Lena Basis has it, gets it taken away. Centering feed, Gabby Rothstein backhand. Rose Smith kicked it away. It got through. Gabby tried to lift it, but Molly Rose Smith made the save. Basis gains the line of center, hounded there by Gabby Rothstein, and is able to dump it down low. Venuto pressured behind the end line. Centering attempt. Quinn Stanley was down there, sent it to Basis, who tried to center it, but the Bandits protected it well. 2-on-2, McSherry breaks out with McNulty. Cucci is back. Wrist shot by McSherry, held by Rose Smith outside of Sienna Murray, who shifted her to the outside. $12:51 left, period one. Bandits and the Devils no score on Senior Day. Otterbein on the dot, Rizzo in the slot, Scott on the right wing boards. Kepler at the right point, gets it, sends it back down for Scott. Schumaker-Gromek on the left point. Comes toward the near side. Schumaker-Gromek lunged to keep it in and did so effectively. It goes down low, sent off the boards on the far side. Schumaker-Gromek now on the other side is able to keep it in. Gets into a puck battle. Rizzo turns to try to get it away, and looked like eventually Isabella Sheehan was the one who got it down and iced it. So Bandits with an offensive zone draw. 12:16 left, period one. No score. 4-1 the shots for the Bandits early. Folia on the dot. Cammarata in the slot. Sperling on the left wing. Venuto between the points. Olivia Rothstein at the left point. Came to Sperling. She had it and didn't realize her good fortune. And the Devils get it out of the zone. Rothstein sends it over to Cammarata. You get a good look at Izzy, 93. One of our honorees today. Sends it down low. Arnone picked it off as she hounded Sperling. Comes toward the near side corner. Kept in by Venuto, but then Fernanda had to steer it out. Sends it across ice for Olivia Rothstein. For Julia Folia, gaining the offensive zone line. Steers around the end line. Sent it right through the slot. It goes all the way to the point. Venuto, through traffic, sent it wide. Devils had the shooting lane covered up, but not the dumping lane or the passing lane, whatever you want to call it there. Puck went down low. Battled for along the near side boards. Cammarata has company over there. Gets it below the end line, tries the centering feed. 2 or 3 Devils were there, and they send it back from whence it came. That was Kate Stanley who moved it out. Venuto, through traffic, it was deflected by a few. Kate Stanley is over there picking it up. Quinn Stanley as well. Kate's 30, Quinn is 10. Citro picked that one off, but not with possession. Cammarata gets through the top of the slot and fires one over the crossbar. Schumaker-Gromek jumped on, so she's between the points. Venuto stepped in to pick that one off. Gabby Rothstein grabs it. Gabby gets down low. Sharp angle shot blocked away on the offering by Murray. So Murray looked like her defense was beaten there, but turned one way and got on it what she needed to. Rothstein stays out there, now joined by Bella Bellin. Gets tripped over there, and Annalise Claus Sent for Claus, knocked it down, trying to keep it in. Gabby Rothstein gets it, bumped by Charlotte Zahn. And now sent in by Abby Zahn. It's like a Summit Hockey Fest out there right now. Centering feed, that was deflected, and it took an odd turn to Harper Keenan. Keenan got the left shoulder on it and then covered it as it came out front. Whistle stops play, 10:07 left, period number 1. No score, Bandits in the dark jerseys, Devils in the white. Senior day for the Bandits. 11 seniors. And a lot of support to get here. And a great job by the Bandits organization. As a parent, I would like to thank everybody else involved, and I'm sure that I can speak on behalf of the rest of the parents that were enjoying the nice ceremony and the flowers before the game. That, all very appreciative of what this first season at 19, U19 has been for this organization. And happy to be a part of the flagship team for an organization that is growing by leaps and bounds under Brooke Ammerman, who is in attendance as well behind us. Morgan Kepler picks it up, gets it into the offensive zone. Otterbein grabs it, tries to get through the middle, gets knocked down. McSherry battles for it. Kepler chips it forward with the backhand. McNulty gets it down low, spinning shot, didn't get through. Otterbein backhand, Rose Smith save with the left pad, and it bounces in front and she covers it up. Otterbein on the dot, McSherry in the slot, McNulty on the far side wing. Cough drop inserted into my mouth. Sorry about the raspy voice. We're doing our best. Otterbein picks it up, tries to steer it through Zhang, but Sophia Zhang is able to hold it in at the left point. Now McNulty grabs it, chips it right off the boards in front of us. McSherry is going to try to chase it down. It's not an icing. It didn't have enough juice to get there. 8:30 left, period 1. And the Bandits trying to get on the board here as they attack down low. McNulty got a piece of Zhang's clearing attempt, and a puck battle ensues in the near side corner. Citro jumped through traffic. Sent it to Quinn Stanley. Puck comes right to you. And there's Lena Basis, number 91. Bandits on a change, but they get all 5 back into the zone. Basis breaks in. Tried to dump it low, but a couple of those aforementioned Bandits knocked it away. Basis with it. Tried to move it forward. Rothstein picked it off. Rothstein and Rizzo breaking in, but they're 2-on-3. Zhang blocks the shot. Rothstein sends it off the side of the net. Now goes to the point for Olivia Rothstein through traffic. Redirected, and it goes in! The Bandits take a 1-0 lead. We'll see if it was Olivia Rothstein's shot that went all the way through. I think it was. So we'll say it. Olivia leads the charge. And the Bandits take a 1-0 lead. Olivia Rothstein. Looked like maybe Gabby Rothstein and Luisa Rizzo with the assist there. I don't know if Rizzo got a touch of it or if Gabby Rothstein got it. I guess Gabby didn't have a redirection of it on the way. There was a lot of traffic in front, and it eluded Molly Rose Smith on the way in. Bandits jump out to the 1-0 lead. Now just about 7:30 left in period number 1. Comes through the middle. Knocked down a couple of Bandits are in the mix. Abby Zahn picks it up, sends it at the net. Keenan just was going to let it go wide, but got a piece of it to slow it down. Scott trying to hit Rizzo with the home run. Stanley knocks it down. Rizzo puts her under pressure, but Stanley is able to hold it on the backhand. Scott with the home run pass. That one, no icing, and Keenan comes out to play it deftly. Comes toward the near side point. Murray looking to keep it in, but it stays down low. Couple of Zons over there. Now Abby is the one that picks it up. Was looking to go to the point. Venuto and Rizzo took that away. Now battled for below the end line. Folia's out there. Comes up the middle. Shot goes wide. Folia now with Scott and Rizzo up front, Venuto and Redmond on D. Here comes Folia, chips it for Scott. Rizzo jumped off, Sperling jumped on. There's Jessie. She tees one up and it goes wide. Boy, we talk about it early and often. It always seems like Rizzo and Sperling change from what, usually Rizzo's changing and Sperling's the one that jumps on, just the way that it ends up being a couple of left wings there. And the importance of the change is always exemplified because Sperling is usually able to change and get a good look, and that puck just gravitates like a magnet to her stick when she comes off the bench, and that was one of those cases. Offside on the tie up in front of the Devils bench, and the clock stops with 5:55 left in period number 1. Bandits out to a 1-0 lead. On senior day, it's a junior, Olivia Rothstein, with the goal from the left point. So not only do we have a defenseman goal, we have a junior goal, or a non-senior goal. At the U19 level, you could actually reasonably play through your senior year of high school, and some girls do that. In this case, it looks like the seniors will all be, as that one comes in offside, looks like the seniors, I think, will all be off to the next phases of their lives in August and September. But if some are not, they would be eligible to come back as long as their birth year is 2005. That would make them eligible for one more year. So that's kind of how that works. So this team will lose 11 seniors, but there's a very, very good 16U team that will be moving up a number of players, and we expect that the name New Jersey Bandits will be a continued force in girls youth hockey at this level in the years to come. Getting it through the middle, but rebuffed. Redmond got a piece of it, or rather, Sperling jumped all the way down into a defensive posture. Devils retreating. Ref deciding to stay right in my line of sight in case anything goes at the net. Gentlemen just out here on a Sunday, missing the Ravens versus Chiefs game, which is happening at the time this is being played. By the time you're watching it, you'll have known the result of that game and the other games. Cammarata breaks in, trying to get through Zahn. Gets to the outside, sends it in. Rose Smith knocks it down and covers it up before her attacker could get another stick on it. Forces an offensive zone draw for the Bandits with 3:55 left in the first period. 1-0 Bandits. Gabby Rothstein on the dot. Maeve McNulty in the slot. Mia McSherry on the half boards to the near side. Devils win it. Basis drew it to her backhand. Sent around the end boards. Quinn Stanley tries to move it forward, but there's one too many Bandits there. McNulty's the one to dig it out. Basis got a piece of it, so McNulty's centering feed to McSherry didn't materialize. She'll try it again. It gets through to Gabby Rothstein. Puck battles ensue over there. Quinn Stanley has it. Almost got it taken away by Schumaker-Gromek. Kicked it forward. Sent it down the middle for Arnone, but couldn't connect. Basis tries to get it through. McSherry knocked it away. Redmond sent it out of the defensive zone. McNulty dumps it. Cucci spins to get it, but lets Zhang go there and go below the end line as she stands sentry in front for the Devils. Centering attempt by McSherry toward McNulty, never got there. They battle for it below the end line. Basis to center, giving defensive support down low. Shot comes through the middle on the redirection by Gabby Rothstein, but it didn't get at the net. Quinn Stanley dumps it, peels off for a change, and the Devils will have two new forwards out there. Sent up the middle, not cleanly, but Gabby Rothstein did a little clean up to get it out. Bellin now out with Gabby Rothstein And Annalise Claus, there you get a good look at number 20 in the dark jersey. Battled for below the end line. Isabella Sheehan had it centered. Claus knocked it away, coming all the way down into the slot. Zhang tried to send it down low, but it's picked off by Schumaker-Gromek, who sends it out for Bellin. Bellin bears down, dumps it into the opposite side, will be the first to get it. Otterbein was coming through the middle, but went behind the net. Bella Bellin was coming in on Bella Cucci over there. A lot of Bella Bellas going on. Picked off by Stanley, walks it down the middle, takes a shot. Keenan with the save and sweeps it away. Referees blew the whistle. The puck was not corralled by Keenan. It was under Citro, who slid into the boards there, but I guess the net came off, which is difficult to see from this angle with the traffic there, so that stops play. Otterbein skates over to the bench. Looks like just for a change. 1:45 left, period. Number 1, 1-0 Bandits. They lead 8-6 on the shot clock as well. And if you're looking at those end boards over there, it's senior day. If you're just jumping into this part of Rizzo Vision on demand. Here's Luisa Rizzo, got it through the center zone. Arnone hounded her, tries to dump it, but Arnone got a piece of the stick. Kate Stanley picks it up, sends it to the point, gets just enough on it. Arnone gets through the offensive zone, looking for Quinn Stanley, takes a shot. Keenan gloves it down. And you see that crowd giving their approval. A flashy glove save by Harper Keenan. Not sure that puck was headed into the net, but Keenan made sure. Regardless, Bandits keep the same crew out there. It's Folia with Scott on the right, Rizzo on the left, and Olivia Rothstein below the end line there for the moment. Comes back in, and Morgan Kepler. Kepler, one of the ones battling for it. She's going to be the benefactor for a moment of the dig out. Nice play by Kepler. Used the body to shield away. Abby's on. Rizzo chipped it forward for Scott. Mandy was at the end of the shift there, but nearly pursued to bring it in. 45 seconds left in the period. It's been a good one for the Bandits so far. 1-0 on the scoreboard. Olivia Rothstein scored it. The junior on senior day. Venuto keeps it in. Bandits not attacking with anybody else, really. There's a bunch of players just kind of staying in the middle of the ice. Murray was able to bring it out, but it's chipped off the boards by Folio, who was all the way back playing D. Sperling sent it in. Rose Smith will not play it there. Whistle didn't blow. Now they will play it. Sperling skated away. None of the under Bandits attacked. There's 6 seconds left. Basis is going to dump it, but doesn't have anybody with her, and that's going to expire the period. There's sort of a dubious end to the first, where the players all seem to slow down, and the Bandits finish it with a 1-0 edge. Shots on goal, 9-8. Give you a look over here at the crowd. We'll spin it back the other way. Usually the stands are not as packed as they are today, but that is the case for senior day. Once again, our seniors, number 4, Maeve McNulty, number 32, Lexi Riley, number 27, Mandy Scott, number 93, Izzy Cammarata, number 40, Harper Keenan, number 13, Mia McSherry, number 5, Morgan Kepler, number 21, Luisa Rizzo, number 53, Jessie Sperling, number 15, Fernanda Venuto, number 2, Logan Schumaker-Gromek, and number 71, Keira Redmond, our honorees today. We've got some of the other Junior Bandits here. I'm gonna get you a look at some of those girls. There they are. That's how you build an organization. If you're new to girls hockey, you've been missing it. It's the best. The Bandits are doing it right. 17 minutes on the clock for period number 2. Harper Keenan now defends the goal to YouTube right. And Molly Rose Smith protects the cage to YouTube left. Underway period 2. Julia Folia up front with Jessie Sperling on her left. Izzy Cammarata on her right. Centering feed, Cammarata gets it, shoots, and she scores! Light the Cammarata cannon because the Bandits take a 2-0 lead. 14 seconds into period number 2. Izzy Cammarata took the feed from the left wing, got open in the slot, and made good. And that Cammarata cannon strikes. Devils defenders are way back in the zone by their goalie, and that allows Folia to break in, and the referees blow the whistle. What was the whistle for? Did they? Not sure what was going on there. Maybe the net was off of its moorings, and nobody seemed to indicate that to the ref. They did tick 5 more seconds off of the clock, but that's no. I mean, if this game ends up with something happening in the last 5 seconds, I suppose we can mark this point of Rizzo Vision on demand. But 5 seconds right now doesn't seem like too much of an issue. Bases, sharp angle shot, nearly found its way through. Keenan got down to make the save. Centering feed, bases again, tees it up. Keenan with the save. Somebody got a piece, I think Kepler did. Bases might have taken a slash over there, and looks like Lena was holding her wrist on the way to the bench. 91, she's one of the ones that you really got to watch in white. This shot comes in, Keenan throws the glove up to make the save. And Lena Basis back in the day. Played right here for the Bandits with Luisa Rizzo, in fact. As U10, I think. Here comes McSherry trying to get through, has McNulty in the middle, and a good defensive play to break it up. I think it was Abby Zahn back checking all the way to just get a piece of McNulty as she was picking up that pass. That one comes in. It was offside, but they let it go through. Sheehan shifts it forward. That was Brianna Sheehan, 71. Venuto is going to break all the way in, centers it for McNulty. Boy, Maeve's right in the middle of all of it. Had a good chance just before and then nearly had one there. Sometimes it doesn't show up in shots on goal, but those chances start to add up, and we'll see if number 4's got a goal in her shot. And that one point blank, and they score! Just like that! The Bandits make it 3-0. It's a pair for number 22. Olivia Rothstein puts in the rebound of McNulty's shot. And with 15-12 left in the second period, the Bandits extend the lead to 3-0. 2 for 22. And McNulty was chock full of chances right there. And sure enough, her close range shot found the blocker of Molly Rose Smith, and the rebound came to the other side, and Olivia Rothstein was just right there to tap it in. And we even noticed it last week where Olivia's on defense was really generating some offense from the back line, and clearly she's a very talented player and has a bunch of assists this season, and now she's starting to rack up the goals. Comes out into neutral ice. Rizzo was trying to get past Murray, but Sienna Murray was able to steer it forward. Murray picks it back up in front of the Bandit bench, shovels it forward through traffic, but Keira Redmond gets it. Redmond plays catch with Schumaker-Gromek. Schumaker-Gromek looking for a lane. Rizzo standing sentry at the point. kept it in for a moment, but Ava Otterbein has to pick it up. Send it back to Redmond, and the Bandits reset. Couldn't complete it to Mandy Scott, but the Bandits, even if they're losing pucks, they're quickly regaining possession. Dumped in cross ice by Mandy Scott. Otterbein the first in pursuit. Rizzo looking to pick off the clear, and she does. Rizzo sends it to the point, but Scott had a lot of traffic over there. Still stays in and battles for it. Olivia Rothstein comes in now, picks it up, and has to shepherd it out of the zone. 13:50 left, period number 2. All Bandits so far on the scoreboard. They lead it 3-0. Knocked down by Otterbein, who's looking for Rizzo in the middle. Abby Zahn shovels it forward, but Kepler picks it up. Scott bunts it forward. This will not be an icing, although it's close. Rizzo heads toward the other side of the ice for a change, and then Claus comes out. Puck still alive. Claus was in pursuit there. Never stopped. Lost the stick. Bases tied it up. Maybe got away with a stick hold right there. Claus didn't hear the whistle, and she just kept going right for that puck. Unlike what happened toward the end of the first period, where everybody was kind of standing around thinking maybe the whistle had blown from both teams. So, lesson learned in observation by number 20. Chipped off the boards on the far side. Basis picks it up, looks for Citro. Somebody got a piece of it, so the pass was not right on target. And Basis is a magnificent passer. Doesn't throw what I call the Brett Favre passes, like bullets, more of finesse passes. Sent down the middle. Quinn Stanley had just a real good shot and made a pass. So big break there for the Bandits, who iced the puck. Whistle stops play with 12:24 left in period number 2. Senior day for the Bandits. 4 of the 5 on the ice as skaters are seniors, and the goalie as well. The lone junior, Julia Foglia, on the face-off, got tied up, prevented that puck from being walked right in. Chipped out by Cammarata. She's the only non-Olivia Rothstein goal scorer. Sent that one in, and Molly Rose Smith nicely used the blocker to control that rebound and send it forward. Under 12 minutes now, second period. Bandits with a 3-0 lead, 13-10 edge on shots. Cammarata did her part to keep it in. Sent down low by Keira Redmond. Chipped up to Venuto. Looked like it came out of the zone, and the offside is whistled. 11:40 now, remaining period 2. Bandits will change it up front. A smiling ear-to-ear Gabby Rothstein had to tell Julia Foglia that they were changing. Julia was set to take the face-off, didn't realize that her line mates had already left the ice. Venuto through traffic, redirected in front by McNulty. Maeve's all over the place here. She's already got an assist. And I will not be surprised when number 4, if and when, she puts one in the back of the net. We nearly had another one there. She's just in the right place at the right time today. Brought through the bottom of the circle, now knocked away. Isabella Sheehan got a piece of it. Venuto keeps it in at the point. Abby Zahn was looking to break out of there. Redmond, the lacrosse goalie, uses that skill to keep that puck in. McNulty nearly had it picked off. Abby Zahn tries to get through Morgan Kepler. Eventually does it with great difficulty, and the shot goes through the top of the crease. McNulty tries to get it through a couple at the point. Needs a little help from Venuto. Fernanda has a little opening right there. Trying to take it right to the house is 15. Gets it in. Gets down low. Backhand sharp angle. Save Rose Smith. Rose Smith protected the bottom, and that's where Venuto was going. 10:15, second period. Bandits 3-0, the leaders. Otterbein now with Rizzo and Scott up front. Venuto on the back line with Kepler. Fernanda sends it to Morgan. Rizzo shields it off, turns it around, has Otterbein ahead. Otterbein takes the wing. Scott trails. Drop for Otterbein. Over to Scott, knocks it down, sends it down low, tipped by a couple. And Nicolescu Measle is the one to pick it up. Sends it off the boards right in front of us. But Schumaker-Gromek knocks it down. You get a good look at what a puck battle means. Hockey is hard. Oh, Scott was trying to shield the body and let that puck go through, and Rizzo might have been on a break. Basis knocked it down, carries it forward. In basketball, it would be a travel. In hockey, it's legal because she didn't close her hand on the puck. She just was shoveling it forward. Charlotte's on with it, centering feed. Rizzo knocked it away. Didn't realize where it was. Schumaker-Gromek now for Rizzo. Up to Scott. Scott turns the corner. Scott trying to get it down low. Rizzo peels off for a change, but Otterbein's still out there. Bellin streaking down the middle. If that puck can find her, she's got to come back and be a little more defensive there. So Bellin read the play a little better than I could based on where that puck was on the near side. Sent down, it's going to be an icing unless the laws of physics cease to exist in their known form, and the laws of physics remain undefeated. Whistle stops play with 8:43 left in period number 2. 3-0 Bandits, and here is about the midpoint. They will exchange goaltenders. Lexi Riley heads into the net, and Harper Keenan saw 10 and stopped 10. 8:43 left in period number 2. Keenan exits. Riley, we'll give you a look at Lex. Now protects the cage to your YouTube right. Bella Cucci took that face off and took it all the way out of the zone with the backhand. Olivia Rothstein has a pair, number 22, the junior. Defenseman trying to show him up on senior night. Comes to the point on the near side. Venuto sent it out. Claus was in pursuit over there. Olivia Rothstein sends it off the boards. Ping pong back. Here comes Charlotte's on, trying to get in, has to swing wide, get it to the forehand, fires it a couple of feet wide. That allows the Bandits to recover. Gabby Rothstein has it, looking to feed Claus, sends it to Annalise, but had her spun around the wrong way. The Bandits do get it out of the zone. Venuto picks it up, retreats back into her own end, sends it in front of the doors where the Zamboni enters and exits. Olivia Rothstein, nice pass for Bella. Bella got a piece of it, so no icing. The backside ref did the tap, so what is the meaning of a play like that? It looks like a nothing play if you don't know too much about hockey, but Bellin's ability to just touch that puck allowed the puck to get in without icing. Shot, save, off the offering by Folia, and Rose Smith kicks it away and holds on. So that little touch by Bellin right at the center line means the puck is going to go all the way down into the offensive zone and not be an icing. So that would allow either for the rest of a change to be completed cleanly, or for the forecheckers to get in and not have a defensive zone draw. So all those tiny plays add up, and that's what starts to make a decent player into a good player into a great player. Oh, there's the first penalty of the game. It's going to be a trip on one of the Devils. Cammarata draws it, and we'll see which Devil it is going to the box. I believe it's Sienna Murray, but we'll just make sure. Sienna Murray with the trip, number 15. 2 minutes on the penalty clock. And the first power play of the game belongs to the Bandits, who have a 3-0 lead and a 14-10 edge in shots on goal. They attack up front with Folia on the dot, Cammarata in the slot, and Gabby Rothstein on the left wing. Jessie Sperling jumps to the left point, and Schumaker-Gromek stays on the right. Sperling, typically a forward, retreats into her own end. She's coming to the end of her short Bandit career and her absolutely brilliant career at Morristown Beard, nearing the 150-point career mark. Number 53, Jessie Sperling. Here's Folia, gets it in, regains it, looks for Gabby Rothstein. Cammarata's open in the middle, was unmarked for a moment. Looked like they didn't even realize she was there. Folia sends it for Schumaker-Gromek. Devils playing up very high. Shot was a save by Rose Smith, and it came right out in front. It looked like it was redirected, and Rose Smith kept the stick in there to keep it from going into the 5-hole. Schumaker-Gromek's shot is blocked by Sheehan. Brianna Sheehan, 71, up front. One-timer, Gabby Rothstein. Oh, it hit the heel of the stick and went wide. The net was open. They had the goalie on the far side post, and the near side was open. Sperling through traffic. Rose Smith saw it, saved it. 41 seconds left on a power play that's had a lot of possession here for the Bandits and a couple of good chances. Folia from long range tees it up, and it goes wide. Sperling hustles to keep it in at the point. Two Sheehans up top are getting a little exhausted as they've been out there for this entire shift, killing the penalty. The Bandits putting on the pressure. It's getting down lower. Schumaker-Gromek sends it down low, and she scores! Low Gangsta with a power play goal. And with 5:10 left in period number 2, the Bandits push their lead to 4-0. Logan Schumaker-Gromek got it between the points. The Bandits' long possession had the Devils' penalty killers exhausted. Found the lane, and it got all the way through. Low Gangsta gets to enjoy it. And she's got a lot of people here on Senior Day. Rizzo picks this one off, and she gets tripped. So Rizzo, I haven't kept the stats, and admittedly, when you see the similarity in names, you might understand that there could be a bias, but if she doesn't lead the team in penalties drawn, I'm not sure who does. So that 5 or 8 second shift results in another power play. As Sophia Kinzel goes in for the trip. Rizzo was breaking in. It would have been 1-on-1, although she did have the better side of the angle, so in the realm of penalties that coaches can live with, that's one that they could live with. It was preventing a big scoring chance. McSherry had it in there, was trying to get it down low. Basis chips it forward and gets back in pursuit. They'll pursue one down low. Narnone stays in the middle. We're looking for the home run pass for Kepler, but the Devils are way back. 1-1-1. They have like an I formation kind of to kill the penalty. Hard to see because I'm following the puck. It's the way it mostly has gone. Brought in by the Bandits, kept in. McNulty has it, sends it down low. Kepler is stationed in front. Scott at one point, Venuto at another. There's Fernanda with it now. Didn't have a shooting lane. Sent it for McSherry in the middle. Shot redirected, and Rose Smith with one save and then another. Rose Smith was sliding. That puck was redirected the other way, and it either kicked out the pad or got the glove on it. That was a big save by Molly Rose Smith. But this has been all Bandits here in the second period. They now have a 21-10 edge in shots, and at one point it was 10-10. I think it was 9-8 after the first period, so the Bandits have just blitzed it. Down low, shot by Gabby Rothstein, didn't get a lot on it, and Rose Smith saved it. Familiar name over there, Jacobus. Cammarata unleashed the cannon from close range and just misfired there. Charlotte Zahn brings it in shorthanded, trying to get around Schumaker-Gromek. Shot goes at Riley, and Lexi makes her first save of the game, and now her second. Was going to cover it, no whistle, and now the whistle. So the Bandits will take the defensive zone draw with 23 seconds left in the power play. They are 1 for 1 so far. they'll send out, rather than a power play unit, a regular line. So Otterbein with Rizzo and Scott up front, Redmond and Olivia Rothstein on the back line. And Olivia Rothstein with 2 of the Bandits' goals. Redmond for Rizzo up the middle, but they were guarded right there. 2 guarding, and Rizzo trying to outrace Zhang to it. Zhang stays there and hits the brakes and curls around. 10 seconds left on the power play. Devils get it out. Abby's on, bears down, takes a shot. Riley saves it and holds on. So 3 seconds here still left on the Bandit power play, at which time doubt they could score with 3 seconds. So you'll see Sophia Kinzel jump out of the box and either onto the bench or into the play, depending on if they win the face-off or not. If they lose it, we'll see. Basis wins it, but Rizzo steals it. Can't find it there. Otterbein's the one to eventually get it out. Sends it for Rizzo. Rizzo trying to chip it past Zhang. Zhang gets there first. Basis sends it to the middle, but Citro wasn't there. Otterbein picks it up and brings it in. 2 on 5 with Rizzo. Kept in at the point by Olivia Rothstein. She sends it down low. Murray sends it up the near side wall. Comes to Olivia Rothstein at the point, sends it down low. Rizzo was looking for the redirection, but Zhang got a piece of it first. Rizzo has it coming out of the middle, was looking for Otterbein in the center of the slot, but didn't materialize, or somebody got a piece of it. Up the near side wall, a little bit too far. This one's going to be an icing, even though I can't see the puck. I'm sure that it's there. It's like I've never been to Japan, but I know it exists. Couldn't see the puck, but I knew it was going to be icing. 2:10 left, period number 2. 4-0 Bandits on Senior Day. Our 11 seniors honored before the game, and their parents. Fortunate to be one of them. Off the draw, Basis sent it for Nicolescu and Mazel, but went right past her. Sent back in. Quinn Stanley kept it in. McSherry got away with maybe a check over there on Basis, and now there's going to be a penalty. Basis drew it twice, and McSherry's going to go off for the trip. .154 left, period 2. Bandits with a 4-0 lead, and their first penalty killing situation of the game. Defending up top, Julia Foglia and Izzy Cammarata. And let's see, it's Venuto going into the box. So I thought it was McSherry. It is Venuto going off. My bad. Either way, 2-minute power play for the Devils, looking to get on the board. 22-13 the shots for the Bandits. Close range shot, and Riley knocked it away with the blocker. Basis and Nicolescu Measle will set up at the points. Abby's on right in the middle, tried to redirect that. Charlotte's on the near side wall. Nicolescu Measle sends it high and wide. Basis picks it up, faked the shot, holds, sends it down low as the Devils look to set up. Tried for a redirection. Quinn Stanley sends it to Abby's on, but it wasn't in a place where she could get it anywhere near the net. Folia's going to pick it up, chip it off the boards, chip it again. Folia has a chance to get behind the deep. Basis is the last one back. Basis angles her off and knocks the puck away. Big play by Basis. Stick is tangled up in Folia there. Rather, Folia's stick was tangled up in Basis's torso area. 1 minute left in period number 2, and it has been one of the best ones of the season for the Bandits, who have a 4-0 lead. 3 here in the period. Shot comes on Riley. Lexi sees it with the glove and stops it to end that sequence with 49.9 seconds left in the period and 56 on the power play. So the Devils really need one here. This is one of those moments where you say if the Devils are going to get back in the game, this is kind of it. Nicolescu Measle sent that one. Riley saw it, knocked it down with the right pad. Cammarata now with Folia up front. Schumaker-Gromek on the back line with Olivia Rothstein. That one sent down for the icing. 41 seconds on the power play, which is the less important number because 34.5 is the amount of time left in the period. And the Bandits hope that all of the time is on the power play for the Devils because that means they will have kept the puck out of the net. Basis sends it for Rizzo, who sends it down low, but Cammarata picks it off. Cammarata got a hook there, and that will negate the rest of the power play. So Cammarata draws the hook. That negates the final 26 seconds of the Devil power play. You put it up on the wrong side, it looks like. So Abizan goes into the box. 19.5 seconds left, 4-on-4 in period 2. Bandits attack with Gabby Rothstein on the dot, Mandy Scott in the slot, Olivia Rothstein set up between the points. She's got 2 goals. Logan Schumaker-Gromek on the right point, she's got 1. Izzy Cammarata on the bench now, who drew the penalty. She has the other. Devils send it out, but up but not out. Devils recover. Rizzo was the one who knocked that away. And the Bandits end a very, very, very productive second period with a 4-0 lead. Shots on goal for the game, 22-16 in favor of the Bandits. So the Devils rallied back there a little bit after the Bandits had at least 10 in a row, and maybe even more than that within the course of the contest. Gave you a good look at the crowds before. And we remind you, if you haven't checked out the video of Senior Day, then give it a look. And if you haven't subscribed or hit the alerts button, then now's a great time for that as well. And we appreciate all the support that Rizzo Vision has received over this year, this season with the Bandits, and in our previous seasons at the New Jersey Rockets, where this whole thing originated as a way for people to be able to see the games and see what was happening during the pandemic, and has become so much more, and with so much support from the parents and the players and the coaches along the way. Here we are, Senior Day, for me as a parent. And those replays that you see, Debbie Rizzo, if they're with goals, and Eileen Kalish if they are for saves. Underway, period number 3. Lexi Riley there, you can see defending the goal to your YouTube left. And Molly Rose Smith on the other side. There, we'll give you a quick look at Molly. Sent through the middle. Redmond and Schumaker-Gromek started out on the back line. Gabby Rothstein up front with me and McSherry and Maeve McNulty. Schumaker-Gromek centers it for McNulty. Couldn't get a piece of it. Picked up by Arnone. Arnone hits the brakes, looking for somebody. Finds Sheehan on the far side. Couldn't get it through. Isabella Sheehan. Here's Mia McSherry. Get a good look at Mia. Sends it into the offensive zone. Gabby Rothstein picks it up. Bandits change on defense. Kepler comes in. Wrist shot through traffic. It didn't get through traffic. It hit somebody in front. Olivia Rothstein sends it through the top of the crease. Nobody there. Kepler retrieves it on the other side. Was going to send it down low. Sends it at the net because nobody was in pursuit. Gabby Rothstein had it. It spun around over there and lost it. Citro grabs it, and Carolyn Citro dumps it in. 1-on-5 as her team changes behind her. 15:35 left, period number 3. All Bandits, they lead at 4-0. They had a 3-1 win over this team a week ago, and that was a 2-1 game, and an empty netter right at the end made the final score. So this one, maybe with the home ice and maybe with the Senior Day festivities, has given the Bandits a little bit of an extra jump. The rest of the power play expired. The Bandits never really got set up on it. And they attack with Sperling, Cammarata, and Folia up front. Olivia Rothstein, there she is, 22, looking for the hat trick. Cammarata tries to get through Citro, dangles, loses it. Basis jumps in to make it more difficult. Cammarata picks it back up, sweeps down in, takes a shot, save by Rose Smith, and she covers it up. .41 left, period number 3. 4-0 Bandits over the Devils. If you're just jumping into this part of the video on demand, we appreciate you checking it out. Sperling gets down low, shoots, and she scores! With 14:38 left in period number 3, Jessie Sperling makes it 5-0 Bandits. Hey, Jessie! And there she goes to the bench to get the celly. Sperling got it in there on the sharp angle. She scored from that spot many times. Off the draw, Rizzo jumps in and dumps it in. She's on the left wing, Ava Otterbein at center, and Mandy Scott on the right wing. Venuto and Redmond on defense. So the Bandits extended out to 5-0. Losing an edge there. Venuto trying to chip it for Rizzo. Didn't quite get there. Rizzo almost stole it right away from Kinzel, who had no idea she was there. Otterbein picks up a loose puck, got in for a moment, but Nicolescu Mizel was able to knock it away. Gets in. It's not going to be an icing. Redmond's going to chase it down, take a better angle at it instead of trying to rush at that point. She had time and space. Venuto got that knocked away. Was maybe looking for Scott, now looking for a lane. Fernanda will gain on the right wing the possession. Takes it down low, still with it. Rizzo's in front, Otterbein was on the other side. Schumaker-Gromek jumped on now. Comes between the points, sent out. This is probably going to be an icing as the puck is on its edge. And the whistle stops play with 13:15 left. And I believe with the 5-goal gap in the third period, it is now a running clock situation. And with that edge, we'll see if the Bandits try to mix up some of the units and see if some of the different combinations of players are going to see a little bit more ice time here for the last 13 minutes or so. On senior day, goals have been spread out. 2 from Olivia Rothstein. Gabby Rothstein gets in. She's now with Annalise Claus and Bella Bellin. Here's Morgan Kepler. Keep backing up, and Kepler shot it, but Sophia Zhang blocked it. Here's Annalise Claus, sends it for Schumaker-Gromek. With Bellin, sent it in the middle, looking for somebody rushing in. Claus eventually gets there, but had to go around the referee. Sends it down low. Gabby Rothstein in pursuit over there. Bellin got a piece of it once. Kepler was just a stride shy and had to regroup. Over to Schumaker-Gromek. Cammarata jumped on now. Puck was going to find Izzy over there. She's got one so far. Takes a shot from a sharp angle as she was getting outside and low. This one's sent down. Let's see if it's an icing. Riley decides to play it, maybe based on instructions from her defenseman or the bench. I heard somebody, I couldn't tell who it was. Sperling for Cammarata, tees it up, saved with the left pad by Rose Smith. Chang nearly trickled it right back at her goalie. That one finds itself loose in the slot. Sperling picks it up, tries a little around the world there. Shot was blocked as it was going through. Cammarata for Sperling, stuff shot attempt. Rose Smith might have gotten the left pad or the stick on it. Folia picks it up now. Sends it down low. Olivia Rothstein was going to pursue it, but Basis was there and she had a lot of room. Basis looking to move the puck up, does, for Stanley. Quinn Stanley scored last week for the Devils, but neither she nor her teammates has been able to solve Lexi Riley here for the second half of the game, nor Harper Keenan for the first half. Goalies have split it today. Getting it in down low, Bandits had it and lost it. Foley is still out there with Cammarata and Sperling as we hit the 10:50 mark. A running clock situation with the 5-goal gap in the third period. A decidedly different contest from last week, where it was a 2-1 game until the waning seconds when the Bandits hit an empty net. Venuto through a shooting lane, gets a shot, redirected in front. That's another nice save by Molly Rose-Smith. On the goals, Rose-Smith really hasn't had much of a chance. The Bandits have just been generating a top quality of scoring chances today. Timeout taken. I think the Devils took it, so that does actually stop the clock from running. Even at the U19 AA level, there's always a lot to learn in practically every game that you play. There's many different game situations, and you never know as the playoffs approach for both of these teams with aspirations of going as far as possible and winning as many games as you can. Today might not be the Devils' day, but maybe they learn something from a situation here that pays off down the road. When we reset, 10:28 left in the third period. Bandits with a 5-0 lead. Barring an absolute explosion by the Devils, coupled with a meltdown from the Bandits, the win-loss portion of this game looks to be pretty much in the way of the Bandits, but that's why we play the games. Chipped up. McNulty knocked it forward. She's got to be the first to touch it, and she is. Got a glove on it. Otherwise, it would have been a hand pass if one of her teammates touched it first in the offensive zone. Redmond defends Murray, sends it back toward her own net where Schumaker-Gromek gets it. Now sends it back for Redmond, who's in stride. Redmond through traffic for McNulty, a nifty pass that draws a wow from the crowd. McSherry in the backside, shoots and scores! Mia McSherry makes it 6-0 for the Bandits with 9:54 remaining. And you could see the origination of that one was right from 71. Keira Redmond played catch with Schumaker-Gromek in the back part of the defensive zone, made a brilliant pass right up the middle, and it led to the goal. Hopefully they register the assist for her. Rizzo off the faceoff, stole it, gets in, gets down low, shot, save Rose-Smith, and steered aside. So some of the seniors getting into the act on the score sheet on senior day. Puck battles on the far side, sent down the middle. Rizzo picked it off, has to get through one, does it, gets around Nicolescu, takes a shot, save Rose-Smith, and it goes over the net. Rizzo trying to put her name in the books here. There's a shot that's redirected. Rizzo swatted at it, but looked like one of the Sheehan's got a piece of it. Brianna. Otterbein looking for somebody. Charlotte Zahn picks it up, gets it to center, sends it for Isabella Sheehan on the far wing, sent it toward the net, but Kepler blocked it. Popped out of the zone. Bandits will change some. Scott tried to get through a couple, got the Malachi crunch over there. One of the Sheehans lost the stick. It was Isabella. Bellin hustling in, trying to move it toward the middle with Scott over there, sent off the wall on the far side. 7:53 left now. 6-0 Bandits, 28-16 the shots. through the middle. Arnone picks it off. Gabby Rothstein jumps out there now. Scott will head off. Claus will jump on. We'll see Claus 20 join your picture on the left. There she is. Trying to see if she could grab a puck somewhere. Nearly got it. She and Bellin on the trap, and then Gabby Rothstein's the one to complete the turnover. Kepler at the point, shot it off of Gabby Rothstein. 18 versus 18, but the one on the Devils was able to corral the puck. Comes around the end boards now. Bellin spins it away to Kepler. Sends it back for Bellin, who's looking to redirect it, even from that sharp angle. 7 minutes left in the contest. All Bandits today. One to remember for the Bandits on Senior Day. Gabby Rothstein knocked it down and sent it wide. One to remember for a lot of reasons. The girls will remember it because of the Senior Day activities. Not so much for the score, but a big win over a quality opponent, an organization like the Devils is always nice for the players and the coaches and the parents. Cammarata breaks in, gets to the dot, sends it for Sperling, one-timer, and she scores! With 6:13 left in the contest, Jessie Sperling with her second makes it 7-0. Hey, Jessie! Oh, and she shoots down the whole bench. We had word that there might have been a celly coming that was a little special. And she pulled it off. Cucci knocked it away. Foldia picked it back up. She's 1-on-3. Cucci blocked it. Now the pick up by Sperling, and Rose Smith prevented the hat trick there. Clock running with the gap in score. And it ticks down to 5 minutes of real time. The Devils have taken their time out already, so we expect it'll be about 5 minutes of real time from here until the end. Olivia Rothstein sends it toward the middle. Nobody redirected, and it comes to the near side wall. McSherry's going to get back to try to chase it down. Quinn Stanley was in pursuit, trying to ruin the Bandits shutout. Shared one so far between Lexi Riley and Harper Keenan. They've, between them, seen 16 and stopped them all. And their offense and their defense has been a great help. They just haven't given the Devils much of anything today. They chip it out. Abby's on trying to chase this down before the icing. Can't do it. Whistle stops play, but not the clock. As we now tick down to the 4-minute mark. Otterbein with Claus and Bellin up front. Olivia Rothstein on the left point, Keira Redmond between the points. Off the draw, Claus picked it off. Shields Abby's on away from it. Battled for right at the point. Arnone was there with Olivia Rothstein. Redmond takes it from Claus, gets it knocked away. Citro had the right idea, just didn't get the puck to sit down where she wanted. Made a good play. Bellin and Claus battle. Arnone eventually picked up by Olivia Rothstein. Shot from the point by Kate Stanley went wide. Picked up, brought down low, but now picked off. Bandits will race it out. Otterbein had it, lost it. Came through the middle, picked it up again. Claus and Bellin jump off. Otterbein, the forechecker. Rizzo and McNulty now out. Otterbein has it. Oh, was looking for Rizzo down the middle. So this is one of those cases where it looks like they've realigned, maybe to see if some of the other seniors can make an indelible mark on the score sheet today. Rizzo and McNulty both have been about as close as you can get without putting him in the net. McNulty had a big assist before. Basis brings it in, takes a shot. Riley steers it away. 2:30 left in the game now. Comes out through the middle, knocked down, picked up by Charlotte Zahn. Her shot's blocked. Rizzo picks it up. Racing now, McNulty hustles to join in the play. Rizzo comes through the middle, takes a shot, and it's gloved by Rose Smith after knocking it down with the shoulder. McSherry now jumps out with Cammarata and Sperling up front. Venuto and Redmond on the back line. We tick down in real time to less than 2 minutes to play. So that probably was the last shot for Rizzo and McNulty to get on the sheet. We'll see if maybe here they try to engineer something for Venuto or Redmond if possible, getting down low with it. Charlotte Zahn sent back around. Nicolescu Mizzle tees it up from the point, didn't get on it what she was looking for. Venuto going to try to take it through the middle, see if she could take it all the way to the house. One too many dangles there. Rose Smith chipped it aside, lost it, sent to the middle, was looking for Cammarata on the backside. Sperling sends it back down low for Cammarata, and they're definitely trying to feed the defenseman. This is not an icing situation here because it was sent down by the Bandits. They're trying to set up either of the senior 2 defensemen to see if they can have their name on the score sheet before it's all said and done. Redmond jumps off. Kepler jumps on. She's another that would have a shot. Schumaker-Gromek's already on the board. She jumps out for the other shift on defense. She's got one today, the low gangster in full effect. As we tick down to 38 seconds left, Citro sends it out. Kepler picks it up. Has to wait for the Bandits to clear. Sends it over to Schumaker-Gromek. 30 seconds remaining. Sent down deep. Devils will hold it, send it up the middle, tipped out. 20 seconds left. Schumaker-Gromek steers it away to Kepler. Moves it through neutral ice. McSherry, nifty pass for Cammarata. Tees it up, save. Rose Smith and steers it aside for her teammate who sends it down the middle. Tipped. That is going to expire the final moments. And a memorable senior day for the Bandits, who congratulate one another in front of their net. 7-0 the final, 35-17 the shots, all in favor of the Bandits. A memorable senior day as they meet to
just want to thank everybody for coming to the inaugural Bandits Senior Night game. Appreciate the New Jersey Devils for playing. We want to offer the opportunity to parents and players to come out and have their picture taken with their numbers and posters.
So parents and players can head out to get their pictures taken, which means I should probably wrap it up here rather quickly. Once again, on Senior Day for the Bandits, it's a 7-0 win for the team with the black and dark pink with the gold helmets. If you haven't subscribed or hit the alerts button, now's a great time to do that. We encourage you to do that, and also to check out the video of Senior Day, a separate video. It, as always, is my privilege and my pleasure to bring you these games on demand or live, and hopefully we will continue to do that for the rest of this wonderful season. But for now, it is goodbye. From the Ice Vault in Wayne, New Jersey, this is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching New Jersey Bandits Girls Hockey on Rizzo Vision.